Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a big update, some big news involving President Donald Trump scrambling and moving military assets in anticipation of a strike on the horrific, dirty, disgusting, savage, subhuman drug cartels that the president has made clear will be dealt with very harshly, will be dealt with the full extent of the United States military if necessary. The days of allowing these cartels to feast on the American public, hurt our people, and kill our people is coming to a swift, quick, and hopefully brutal end. So we have some big updates on what the United States military is doing, what President Trump is doing, and what might happen next. We're going to get into all of that and much more. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, costs you guys absolutely nothing. Is a huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. I'm trying to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Go ahead and hit that bell above. All notifications turned on so you won't miss a thing. Right here on the bottom of the screen, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. Please make sure to give me a follow there. Share a lot of fun stuff as well. And as you can see, we are back in the set. I am back after 5 days in Las Vegas. As I'm sure you can see in my face, I am quite tired. I am very, very, very exhausted. We're now in the rebound part of it where we got to get our rest. We didn't go broke, so I consider that a huge win. And I had a ton of fun. But we are back from Las Vegas. We'll have another live stream on Tuesday morning. So back to normal programming. Now, let's get in. So as we all know, President Donald Trump recently signed an order that was uncovered by a couple different news agencies ordering the United States military to prepare to take on the drug cartels directly, to use military force to strike the drug cartels, kill drug cartel leaders, kill drug cartel members. This could be done with drones. This could be done with boots on the ground, special operations, tip of the spear kind of guys. That's what we're looking at. So we know that President Donald Trump has now ordered the military to get this done. Of course, for any military operation, it requires great planning. There's logistics. You got to move stuff around. You got to get people in place. You have to move hardware and gear into place, ships, vehicles, all of that stuff. It doesn't just happen overnight, right? It is a process. Now, having said that, the United States of America does have the ability to quickly scramble the Army Rangers, Delta Force, SEAL Team 6. They can move into position shockingly quick and are often kept on alert status, or I should say are always kept on alert status, at least part of them, so that they can rush out if they need to. But that's not really what's happening here. Let me go ahead and throw this on the screen for y'all. So this comes from Reuters. It says, headline, U.S. military deploying forces to Southern Caribbean against drug groups. This was published on August 14th. I am filming this on Friday, August 15th. So this is published the day before I am making this video. I'll read this to you all and then we'll go through it. The United States has ordered the deployment of air and naval forces to the Southern Caribbean Sea to address threats from Latin American drug cartels. 3 sources briefed on the decision told Reuters on Thursday. President Donald Trump has wanted to use the military to go after Latin American drug gangs that have been designated as global terrorist organizations. The Pentagon has been directed to prepare options. One U.S. official who was speaking on the condition of anonymity said the additional commitment of military assets would include several P-8 spy planes, at least 1 warship, and 1 attack submarine. The official said the process would be ongoing for several months, and the plan was for them to operate in international airspace, international water. So for those of you who don't know, the P-8 spy plane picks up signals intelligence. It doesn't even need to be over a certain area's airspace to intercept phone calls, signals, all of that stuff, radio transmission. It just needs to be in the general vicinity. So they can be in international airspace and still have the capabilities to pick up those phone calls, radio transmissions, whatever it might be. Obviously, the warship has the ability to strike directly. The submarine has the ability to launch cruise missiles, strike directly. This is a shitload of firepower, more firepower than the cartels have certainly ever faced before. It says the naval assets can be used not just to carry out intelligence and surveillance operation. This is what I was just saying, but also as a launching pad for targeted strikes if a decision is made, the official added. Trump has made cracking down on drug cartels a central goal of his administration, part of a wider effort to limit migration and secure the U.S. southern border. The Trump administration in recent months has already deployed at least 2 warships to help border security efforts and drug trafficking. This is a quote from a source. The deployment is aimed at addressing threats to U.S. national security from specifically designated narco-terrorist organizations in the region. And then right down here, it says the U.S. military has already been increasing its airborne surveillance of Mexican drug cartels to collect intelligence to determine how to best counter their activities. The Trump administration in recent months has already deployed at least 2 warships, again, to help bolster security, border security efforts and counter drug trafficking. So I'm pull that off the screen. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. They're moving more spy planes into the Caribbean. They're moving a warship into the Caribbean. They're moving a submarine into the Caribbean. Let's see if I can actually find a video here, and we'll see if I can show you guys anything. So this, I believe, yes. So let me get this real quick. I'm going to put this up on the screen for y'all in case you guys have never seen something like this before. Let me download it. I didn't think about playing this, but we'll go ahead and download this. So if you've never seen a video like this before, let me add a video file. This is what a cruise ship a U.S. war looks like when it wants to get after it. So there should be a cruise missile launch. Right here. Right here. These are cruise missiles being thrown at targets. This is in the Gulf. I think this is being fired at Yemen. But I just throw that up on the screen so you guys, obviously the planes were not on a warship. They were on an aircraft carrier, but those cruise missiles were coming from a warship. So that gives you an idea of what it looks like, how the process plays out, what the launch sequence looks like. But here's my message. The time for dealing with drug cartels should have happened a long, long time ago. For whatever reason, a lot of people wanted to kick the can down the road. Those days have now come to an end. President Donald Trump has made it clear he has every intention of dealing with the drug cartels. He has every intention of crushing these scumbags. And that's exactly what he needs to do. We cannot allow these people to terrorize American civilians with their poison, their garbage, and everything they've pushed over the border. We must hit them, and we must hit them hard. We must leave no doubt that if you threaten people in America, if you come after our people with drugs, if you come after our people with violence, we will respond by pulverizing you. And that's what the United States military is capable. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to protect the safety and security of the United States of America. It is the most powerful military the world has ever seen. It has the best people in it the world has ever seen in terms of ability to get the job done. It is the most funded military on the planet. It is the most well-equipped military on the planet. It is the best trained military on the planet. And when they get orders to do something, they are going to execute that mission and they are going to get the job done. And now the United States military has been ordered to prepare for imminent strikes against the drug cartels. And I know these drug cartels like to talk about how tough they are and how strong they are. I'm telling you right now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If a Delta Force troop shows up on target in the middle of the night with their night vision on and it's 3 a.m., I don't care how tough these wannabe gangsters are or these sicarios are or these drug cartel soldiers are, they are going to get absolutely greased by American operators because American operators aren't operating just alone. They have air power behind them. They have United States air power supporting them. They have the most sophisticated intelligence apparatus supporting them. They have the best pilots in the world in the 160th SOAR supporting them in and out of targets. It would be an epic butt whooping of anything they haven't ever experienced before. And that, I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure, but if that does happen, that's how that story is going to end. I can guarantee you that. You do not want to mess with tier one American operators, and you certainly don't want to mess with them in the middle of the night when they have every advantage and the bad guys have practically none. So that's where it stands. More military assets are being moved into the region. We are getting ready to absolutely annihilate these people. And after the damage they've done to this country, they've 100% earned it. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below what you think about President Donald Trump gearing up to hit the drug cartels, ordering the military to do so. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Again, totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing. Huge, huge boost to the channel. Hit that bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can follow me. Please do. I share a lot of fun stuff there. And as always, I'll catch you all next time.